It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. The opening tip won by the Bucks as we get going at beautiful new Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. To Adetokunbo. Jay, 44 wins for the Bucks a year ago. 7th best record in the East. In your mind, foundation, is it in place in Milwaukee?
The foundation is on its way, but it always seems like it comes down to injuries and lack of chemistry for the Bucks.
Simmons with it. Down 2. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
First one, count it. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Bledsoe with the basketball. Leads just a point. Rises for the slam.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Butler to bring it up. They're down 3. Here comes the screen. Butler up against the Spaniard. To Tobias Harris. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
There's only so many times you can hide from the truth. That was horrific defense. Just got to get it back on the next possession.
Middleton to Gasol. Adetokunbo. Now a steal by Philly. Deep right corner. Oh, had him going there for a second. Not that time. From long range. Won't go for Brogdon. Had a hand in his face.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Cleans it up. Giannis! Adetokunbo. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Butler to Redick. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's playing with fire. J.J. Redick wide open. Good luck.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Missed it. How'd that not go down? Butler. Jumper's good.
It's plain and it's simple. The difference between a winning team and a losing organization is the fact that their ability to finish plays. You have to find a way defensively to finish these type of plays to win this game.
Harris to Simmons. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Jimmy Butler, couple of free throws on the way. A career 83% free throw shooter. Oops, he missed the first one. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Adetokunbo to Middleton. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Look out for that same move on the next possession, though.
Butler into the front court. His team up by 1. Redick to Butler for 3. And Jimmy Butler all in stride. Catch and shoot 3 is good. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day, that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court, and that means he can win the ball.
Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Curling inside. Bledsoe. His first effort off the mark. Jay, what's the next step for Ben Simmons?
MVP, Ed. To win the MVP. But perception is reality. And I've been hearing this stuff from a lot of people who have been watching Ben Simmons show out this past summer on IG. Ben Simmons needs to get back to the lab, stay in the gym, continue to work on that jump shot, because this is still a team that lost 1-4 to the Celtics without Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Harris to Redick. Pau Gasol tips it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Middleton. Now that's a contest. The follow won't go either. Redick. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. To Adetokunbo, and he'll go to the foul line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Giannis Adetokunbo at the line for 2 shots. A career 74% free throw shooter. First free throw is good. And he makes them both. Simmons into the front court. It's 12-10. Ben Simmons missed his first. That one goes.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Sixers have the basketball. It's a big finish.
And that transition offense was flawless. When guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency, you heard me correctly, a sense of urgency, you will get a great shot every possession.
Butler to bring it up. It's 14-12. Simmons to Butler. To Simmons. Pau Gasol with the block.
And that's light work for a guy with his ability.
And he scores. Euro step into the rim, Jay.
It's not a travel if it looks pretty.
Bledsoe slams it down.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Butler to Simmons. And Jimmy Butler off the mark. To Middleton. Whoa, Chris Middleton. 3 for 4. Good start.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Sixers control it to Butler. Shot from the lane won't go.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip.
Butler for 2. It's no good. Great defense. Bledsoe to Gasol. There's the toss. Kicks it around the perimeter. Adetokunbo. That won't go. Here's Simmons with it up top. He'll run the offense. Butler to Simmons. Sixers finally break through. 52 wins last year. But, Jay, where do they factor in a top-heavy Atlantic division?
I still see this team finishing on the outside looking in. What I mean by outside is the 2 or 3 spot. I think this is Boston's division to lose, Boston's conference to lose. But still, the question mark still is around Ben Simmons and his ability to shoot the ball down the stretch.
screen sets him up for two.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Giannis Antetokounmpo looking good, 4 for 5.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Here comes the screen. McConnell. It's blocked.
You see, that's why you never give up on the play, Ed. You always stay in the game.
Reminiscent of LeBron on Iguodala. Butler into the front court. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. And finishes strong. Deep three at the buzzer. First quarter in the books. This game is all tied up. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. Butler to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. From the painted area, won't go down. To Antetokounmpo. Slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Butler. McConnell. They'll go to Butler, down low. Jimmy Butler, 4 out of 10.
Old school equals high percentage.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Antetokounmpo to Hill. Fires the three. George Hill forcing that one. Well defended. To Butler. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Giannis in control of the basketball. Down just a couple. Offensive rebound to Lopez. Oh, he had him there for a second. Brook Lopez. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Oh, they call the foul.
A simple touch foul.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Number 6, Eric Bledsoe. Stepping in.
Lets it fly from long range. It's no good. Shots not going down. To Antetokounmpo. Has a look. Giannis off the mark.
Hey, lock up, lock up.
To Redick. Oh, had him going there for a second. McConnell. Brook Lopez sends it away. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down. Embid to Butler. To Redick. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Shot clock violation. And strokes it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Bledsoe to Brogdon. A drive baseline, but the shot won't go. Embid to Simmons. Rebound taken down by the Bucks. Down low to Mirotic. Throws it down.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
The assist from number 77.
Simmons with it. Lead is 2. Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embid.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a 3-point play. You always going in think you can get more at the rim.
It's good.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Number 41,
To the basket is Butler, but he can't finish.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Redick to Embid. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Knocked loose. Into the front court comes Simmons. 2-point advantage. Can't slam it down. To Brogdon. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Brogdon. Here's a chance from long range. Yes! 3-pointer is good.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll talk things over in a 1-point basketball game.
Into the game for the 76ers, number 33, Tobias.
Simmons to the basket, but his shot stays out. And he's fouled. Couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Ersan Ilyasova has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 77% at the line. 2 for 2 on that trip. Simmons with it. They're down 3. To Butler. Going to launch beyond the arc. Offensive board. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you headhunt.
Press him deep, press him deep.
Hill. Message received. Well defended. Simmons into the front court. They trail by 1. To Embid. Butler to Embid. Screen coming.
That's his second personal foul.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Bledsoe. To Gasol. Almost. And he's not getting the call.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Eric Bledsoe. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Ed, I'm telling you that every player in the league will make that shot. The defense has to be elevated.
Simmons to Redick. Oh, he had him there for a second. Redick. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Adetokunbo to Middleton. Bledsoe, deep right corner. Joel Embid, huge block. That's out. Last touch by Joel Embid. Joel Embid with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Middleton. Whoa, Chris Middleton. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5. Here's Simmons with it up top. It's a 1-point game as we approach halftime. Nothing going here on that drive. Simmons to Embid. Beyond the arc for 3. And the rebound taken by Gasol. He gets it.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Nice finish at the rim.
The assist from number 25,
Deep 3 at the buzzer. So a tie one as we reach the break in a 1-point game. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
The Bucks have themselves a narrow lead. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Milwaukee Bucks. The 76ers are keeping things exciting in a close matchup. And they've been showing off some excellent shooting. And it's ultimately points that win games. So if they can keep this up, there's a great chance they can finish with a victory. These are the guys getting buckets for the Philadelphia 76ers.
game track, steals.
Some very aggressive defense has allowed both teams to rack up a lot of steals. Ball security will be the key in the upcoming half, especially for the weakest dribblers. You know who you are.
Player of the half.
Antetokounmpo did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Pau Gasol swats it. That's his third block this evening.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Gasol. Joel Embid.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jake. Antetokounmpo. No good, and no foul.
When I hear these excuses after games, when coaches are at podium saying, it's hard for us to find our energy back, we couldn't find our aggression back, I wonder whose fault that is, Coach.
Bledsoe slams it down.
It's a new day in sports when you see little guards dunk the ball like they're big. That's called the 40-inch vertical.
Simmons with it. His guys down 3. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Antetokounmpo. And a chance coming up at the line.
No, no, no. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
Malcolm Brogdon, couple of free throws on the way. A career 87% from the line. First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. In the front court comes Simmons. Down 3. Driving right to the basket. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Chris Middleton at the line for 2 shots. A career 87% from the line. Able to convert on both free throws. Sixers have the basketball. Oh, emphatic slam.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking...
Knocked it away.
Oh! Some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Now a pass stolen by the Sixers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Ben Simmons. He's got 2 shots coming, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Giannis with it up top. Tie game, 3rd quarter. To Brogdon. Nothing going here on that drive. Brogdon to Antetokounmpo. 4-3. Misfires. It's no good. Simmons with it. He'll run the offense. Trying to take it all the way, but it's no good. Another follow. No good. Had a good look there, but it's no good.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
The follow won't go either. To Antetokounmpo. He throws it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Simmons into the front court. His group now down 2. Pau Gasol able to recover with the block. Fourth this contest. Bledsoe.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Redick not getting the bounce. And he'll head to the line.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Chris Middleton, couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Here's Simmons with it up top. His guys trail now by 4. To Butler. No, I missed a short one there. To Brogdon. Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Snared by Embid. Simmons with it. Trailing by 4. Fires the 3. Cleared by Middleton. To Adetokunbo. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Giannis Adetokunbo rejects it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Simmons to Butler. And he finishes at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
George Hill to DiVincenzo. Jimmy Butler sends it away.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Joel Embid, 4 out of 7.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To DiVincenzo. Goes to the left side. Oh, had him going there for a second. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just got to let them play, ref.
First one, count it. And he makes them both. McConnell. Brook Lopez pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Hill into the front court. Leads 4. Not that time. To Middleton from long range. Not that time. He misses. To Tobias Harris. From the outside, no good. Shot won't go.
And if I'm on the defensive end, this is where I apply more pressure. I want to make sure this guy does not get going in the second half.
And count the basket.
I wasn't quite expecting him to get there, but I can be wrong. Sometimes, not a lot, but maybe sometimes.
Hill. won't go down.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
To McConnell. Trying to cash in. Not that time.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. McConnell. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Is good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
George Hill to DiVincenzo. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
George Hill.
Gets to the basket and scores.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Middleton to DiVincenzo for three. This young man can drill them on a dime. Dante DiVincenzo.
Look, I'm not the one to hate. I'm the prime example of a bad decision that turned out well.
Screen coming. Nice pace, sets it up and slams it down. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first three have lived up to the billing.
Got it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
The assist from number 3, George Hill.
Sixers control it. Stuffs it home.
The assist from number 12.
I got ball.
15-footer at the buzzer. 3 quarters down, the Bucks with the lead. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
Oh, he had him there for a second to Brogdon. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Malcolm Brogdon. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Number 77, Ersan Ilyasova.
McConnell to Tobias Harris. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Deep left corner. Fires the three. And they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Number 77, Ersan Ilyasova. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Here comes the screen. Down low for Harris. Won't go. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
To Brogdon. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Ersan Ilyasova at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect in the line so far. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Into the front court comes Simmons. Looking to make something happen to Redick. Can't connect from in close. Hill across the timeline. Leads 5. Simmons to Tobias Harris. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Hill into the front court. Up 5. Lets it fly from long range. Rebound taken by the Sixers. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Redick with a shot, no good. To Brogdon. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Simmons with it. The margin standing now at 7. Butler to Redick. The drive right to the basket. Driving is Simmons, but a shot no good.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Team foul number 2.
Ben Simmons trying to cash in on a three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Antetokounmpo to Brogdon. To Middleton. And scores. Strong take. Philadelphia with the basketball. Butler to Tobias Harris. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. From the painted area, won't go down. Embid gets it in the left corner. To Simmons. Nothing going here on that drive. Simmons to Tobias Harris. Redick. Simmons. That out of his range and no good. To Antetokounmpo. Rocking the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Sixers have the basketball. Simmons to Embid. Probing the defense. The jumper's off the mark to Antetokounmpo. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter.
And this is where habits come into play. Players think they can turn that switch on and off at their beckoning call, but it doesn't work that way. That's why coaches talk about practicing good habits on a daily basis, because they show up in the fourth.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Shot from the lane won't go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
A lot of contact, no whistle. Nice pass to set things up. George Hill, not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Butler. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. The Bucks at the controls. Turns and slams it down.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Simmons to Butler. To Embid. Short jumper off the mark. Hill across the timeline. Lead is 12. To Middleton. Ben Simmons tips it. They've got it back. Joel Embid. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Sixers controlling.
Giannis.
Simmons gets it in the right corner. To Simmons. Embid to Butler. Giannis Antetokounmpo with the block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Number 13,
Bledsoe to Middleton. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Bledsoe with it up top. Lead stands at 10. To Antetokounmpo. Middleton. Great defense, forcing the miss. To Redick. Here's a chance from long range. That's playing with fire. J.J. Redick, wide open. Good luck.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Sixers call for time. They're down big in this fourth quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Simmons. To Redick. J.J. Redick. Have to love the timing. 4 of 8 from the field. Big shot there.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
A bad pass as the Sixers come up with the steal. Short jumper won't go down.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
a steal by Milwaukee. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul. They'll let one fly from half court. The Bucks claim victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports